Welcome to Occupational Safety and Health or OSH Fundamentals course. Our lesson today will focus on the introduction to OSH Fundamentals, including important terminologies, importance of safety and health, type of hazards in the workplace, and cause of accidents and disease. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to achieve the following objectives. Objective number 1, recognize the type of hazards and its examples. Objective number 2, identify the direct and indirect cost of neglecting safety. And objective number 3, appreciate the importance of safety and health in daily lives. Let us define some important terminologies in dealing with occupational safety and health. Safety is the protection from physical injury and mental well-being of the individual. Health refers to the protection of the body and mind of people from illness resulting from the materials, processes, or procedures used in the workplace. Welfare is the provision of facilities to maintain the health and well-being of the individuals in the workplace. Hazard is the way in which an object or a situation may cause harm. A hazard exists where an object or substance or situation has a built-in ability to cause an adverse effect. Exposure refers to the extent to which the likely recipient of the harm is exposed to or can be influenced by the hazard. Risk is the chance that such effects will occur. The risk can be high or negligible. Occupational safety and health is a discipline with a broad scope involving many specialized fields. In its broadest sense, it should aim at the promotion and maintenance of the highest degree of physical, mental, and social well-being of workers in all occupations. Prevention among workers of adverse effects on health caused by their working conditions. Protection of workers in their employment from risks resulting from factors adverse to health. Placing and maintenance of workers in an occupational environment adapted to physical and mental needs, and adaptation of work to humans. A successful occupational safety and health in an organization is depending on commitment and participation among employers and employees. It is one of the responsibilities of the employers under the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 to care about safety and health of workers when employed in any organization. This act, regulated by the Department of Occupational Safety and Health under the Ministry of Human Resources. Now, let us look at the type of hazards in the workplace. First, physical hazard, which is associated with energy such as noise, electricity, extreme temperature, radiation, and vibration. Second, chemical hazard, substance or chemical mixture that may be explosive, flammable, toxic, and corrosive. Third, biological hazard, hazard due to an organism such as viruses, bacteria, and protozoa. Fourth, psychological hazard, hazard related to psychosocial and social factors. For example, overwork, shift work, and job stress. Fifth, ergonomics hazard, which refers to physical factors within the environment that harms the musculoskeletal system, such as awkward posture, manual handling, and repetitive movement. Unhealthy or unsafe working conditions due to those hazards exposure can be found anywhere, whether the workplace is indoors or outdoors. Poor working conditions can affect the environment where workers live in. This means workers, their families, other people in the community, and the physical environment around the workplace can all be at risk from exposure to workplace hazards. How can that be? Let us have a look on this example. Use of pesticides in agricultural work. Workers can be exposed to toxic chemicals in a number of ways when spraying pesticides. They can inhale the chemicals during and after spraying.
Hello everyone.
Chemicals can be
Today,
absorbed through the skin, and the workers can ingest the chemicals if they eat, drink, or smoke without first washing their hands, or if drinking water has become contaminated with the chemicals. The workers' families can also be exposed in a number of ways. They can inhale the pesticides which may linger in the air, they can drink contaminated water, or they can be exposed to residues which may be on the workers' clothes. Other people in the community can all be exposed in the same ways as well. When the chemicals get absorbed into the soil or leach into the groundwater supplies, the adverse effects on the natural environment can be permanent. These will result in occupational diseases. Work-related accidents or diseases are very costly and can have many serious direct and indirect effects on the lives of workers and their families. For workers, some of the direct costs of an injury or illness are: number 1, the pain and suffering of the injury or illness. Number 2, the loss of income. Number 3, the possible loss of a job. And number 4, healthcare costs. Meanwhile, for indirect costs, it has been estimated 4 to 10 times greater than the direct costs, or even more. An occupational illness or accident can have so many indirect costs to workers that it is often difficult to measure them. One of the most obvious indirect costs is the human suffering cost to workers' families, which cannot be compensated with money. A single accident or illness can mean enormous financial loss to both workers and employers. For all of the reasons given above, it is crucial that employers, workers, and unions are committed to safety and health so that workplace hazards are controlled and risks can be minimized. Effective workplace safety and health programs can help to save the lives of workers by reducing hazards and their consequences. Safety and health programs also have positive effect on both workers' morale and productivity, which are important benefits. At the same time, effective programs can save employers a great deal of money. As a conclusion for this lesson, let us recap the important points. First, occupational safety and health encompasses the social, mental, and physical well-being of workers in all occupations. Second, poor working conditions can affect workers, their families, other people in the community, and the physical environment around the workplace. All can be at risk from exposure to workplace hazards. Now, look at these pictures. What do you think they are doing? Discuss with your friends and list possible hazards in these different workplaces. Thank you.